Welcome back to the channel. It's been a busy day thus far for me. I just finished recording an unboxing video. I received an awesome package from Severine and Firechild from Moonlight Ponderings. And there are stones and just a lot of really cool stuff. I'm not going to list it here because therein you should check out the unboxing video. I hadn't done a video like that on my channel thus far because typically I don't receive things in the mail. Um, so that was new, but they're very cool. So definitely, if you get a moment, check that out and you can see all the goodies. So also I will mention, as I did in the unboxing video, the recordings that I did yesterday, the readings did not turn out the way I had anticipated. I had some issues with my software. The video recorded fine, but the audio did not work at all. So, I mean, that was that. But I'm going to do 2 readings tonight, as usual. So I'm going to take a moment here to rest and then move into the readings. Let me take a moment here to ground myself, ground my energies. Okay. Okay. Say hello to the cards right fast. Ooh. Okay. Let me take a moment to connect my energies to the cards and to connect this first reading with my friend Amanda. Hmm. Okay, that was fast. All right. Okay. Hmm. Okay. All right. Your status card here to begin this spread and this reading is the Fairy of Growth. The intuitive message that came through with this card does speak to the name of the card itself, which is growth. So, in a sense, the message that's coming through here, and with the status card, it's talking about a sort of transitional time in your life. There are some changes, but the feeling that's coming through is that these are positive changes. Also, the figure here in this card, her crown is illuminated, and there's an antenna going up in the air. And this is speaking to sort of drawing in higher wisdom, wisdom and information from guides, from spirits, from energies. Also, there's a feeling here associated with creativity. So all in all, this is a very positive beginning status card. Very loudly, it's speaking growth, and my attention was drawn here to the wings of this figure. So I do interpret that as being a forward momentum. Very positive beginning card. Okay. Hmm. Card that has come up a few times recently. Okay, your challenge card here for the month is the Fairy of Youth. It is reversed. Turn it so that you can see it. The intuitive message that came through with this card was a little muted and slow. The impression I'm getting here from this card and the message that's coming through is speaking to the fact that it is important that this card is reversed here, and it's sort of saying there's a rigidity of seriousness, or they're in an opposite to youth, which is sort of being free and flowing and having a lot of fun. There's something there's some type of blockage or some type of issue. Also, I'm feeling really drawn to these other figures here outlining the card, trying to bring it through. Okay, the impression that's coming through now is sort of it's as if you're standing in the middle of a crowd, and people are in a circle as if to be friends or what have you, but they're giving very strong opinions, like, as an adult, you need to do this, you need to do that. So with this card, there's a lot of voices from outside sources, and that is causing a challenge. That's causing a difficulty, and it's interfering with that youthful feeling that you would want to have. Yeah, yeah. The outside figures in this card are coming through, as I said, pretty strongly. Very strange, sort of piercing gazes. I definitely get a strong sense of opinion here, other people's opinion, and that being a barrier. Okay, card's not ready yet. Okay. Hmm. A unique card from the deck. Okay. So your tool or resolution card here has no name. There are a couple of these cards in this deck that are unnamed. There are several complicated messages coming through with this card. I'll try to go through them. Part of this is speaking to being grounded and balanced. This figure in the middle of the card is balancing a seed on her foot in a way. So definitely therein the message came through with that, and my attention was drawn to that. However, there's a stronger theme here to this card that's speaking to letting your own inner light shine out. Being an individual and being strong and proud in that light. Being proud in who you are. There's a purity to that that's coming through in this card. Also, there's a celebration here with the figures around the central figure in the card. And so this is suggesting that, were you to choose to take this path, there are others in this circle here who are going to, play music for you. They're going to be along for the ride. They're going to support you in letting yourself, shine. So, pretty positive tool card here, all in all. I definitely get the sense of merriment and joy from this, but as I said, it's the focus is shining the self forth, being expressive, and being true to who you are. That's a very important part of this message. Okay. Hmm. The card that's come up a lot recently. Okay. All right. So your outcome card here is in two minds, and it is reversed. Turn it up so that you can see it. Now, oftentimes with this card, there is a sense of confliction. There's a sense of sort of scales being fixed and a lack of movement, being torn in two directions. However, here, the message that came through with this card and with it being reversed, it's speaking simply to that potential outcome, as I mentioned with this tool card here, of just letting your light shine, being who you are and being okay with that, and not having that confliction of being torn one way or another. The message further is coming through with this outcome card here, that the challenge card with all these people in this circle sort of pointing their finger, giving their advice. Um, this is a disillusion of that. They're sort of fading back into the background. And as I said, those who are playing the music and moving along with you in your flow, they're going to be with you, and the others are going to fall back into shadow. So this is a very positive outcome card. Very clear message, no longer indecisive, no longer torn. So yeah, very good. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Here is your personal card. It is the Prince of Light. As I always say, look carefully at the image. There will be something in this image that will speak directly to you. Now, this card is reversed. I'm going to turn it up so that you can see it, but bear in mind the message that's coming through with this card is saying that the reverse nature of the card here in this reading is important. The message that came through to me very loudly here is, in fact, the reversal of this Prince of Light, and it's speaking to, going back to this challenge card and saying, someone in this circle, to some degree, you consider a Prince of Light. Someone who is giving you advice, someone that you look up to, or there's a very strong connection there. And with the outcome of this, there's going to be a diminishing of that. You're going to see the shadow side of this person, or the truer nature of this person. And as I said, they're going to fall back into shadow. So this is a very positive personal card. Therein, I think it's predicting, a furthering of this outcome here. So yeah, not bad at all. Sometimes it's really important that we, move into a space in our life where things are revealed in a helpful way. So yeah, I'm going to show you the card again. As I always say, if you have trouble seeing the image, let me know. I can send you a picture of the card. As I said, the reverse nature of this card is important. So yeah, all in all, I think a very positive reading. I don't think that's a difficult challenge, and a pretty positive tool card as well, because it's all about simply being who you are, finding security in that, and letting that light shine, and that light will guide you on your path. So yeah, very positive. I want to slide these cards back into the deck and allow some of this energy to dissipate. As I always say, if you have questions or concerns about your reading, definitely let me know. I have no problem looking further into the cards as far as that's concerned. Okay. Okay, mix the cards here, let the energy further dissipate. Okay. Well, I'm going to give the cards a moment there and take a moment for myself. All right. Okay. Now let me take a moment here to further connect my energies to the cards and to connect this next reading with Levi. Okay. They're supposed to be turned over. Okay. Hmm. Very positive status card here to start with. Okay. Complicated message coming through with this card as well. Um, Alright, so your status card to begin this reading is the Queen of the Golden Bow. As I said, there's a complicated message coming through with this card. The energy and the message coming through is speaking to some extent, sort of hearth and home, being centered and balanced. And it also deals with personal power. It's sort of being regal in your own space and in your own life in a way. Having said that, there is this very dark figure above the crown of the central figure here, and it is looking into the card with these dark eyes of envy. Um, so this is kind of speaking to, as I said, polarity, and it's a complex message because while it's a very positive status card, it's also bringing up that there's someone watching from your circle who is envious of the fact that you have this status. So there's a lot of energy going on here in this card. Not bad. Just something to be thoughtful of. Card's not quite ready yet. Hmm. Okay. All right. So your challenge card here is the Queen of Laughter. I'll turn it up so that you can see it. The intuitive message that came through with this card when I turned it over is speaking to how sometimes you can be sort of the life of the party or be in a situation where you're having a lot of fun, and because of the joy and the enjoyment that you're having, like you're not as attentive as you should be. And I think this speaks and harkens back to what I mentioned about the status card. Um, the challenge here in this card is about being able to balance that fun and still see what's going on in the background. The figures in the background of this card are very murky and sort of hidden and creeping around, and that's coming through very loudly in this card. So yeah, it's definitely speaking to that need for balance and that need for attentiveness, or sort of paying attention to what's going on um, outside of the enjoyment. It's not a bad challenge. As I said, it just speaks to attentiveness, being aware. Yeah, not bad. Okay. Hmm. Okay. All right. Your tool or resolution card here is Tink. The message coming through with this card is yet another complicated message. There are several layers of what's coming through. First and foremost, it's speaking to this antenna of this figure, which is illuminated, and it's talking about receiving sort of your own intuitive feelings and messages, messages from guides, from spirits, from energies, also messages from the heart. It's all about internal, as I said, intuitive feelings and knowledge. There too, this is oftentimes when this card comes up, and it's coming through now in this card. With this card, there's a sense of stubborn resignation, of saying, like, I've made this decision, this is what I'm going to do. And the message that's coming through here with this card is that you have had, there's been some kind of thing with the person or the people in the background here that your challenge card is mentioning that you should be attentive to or be watching out for or whatever. You have already had some issue or something where you had to put your foot down and say, hey, and the message that's coming through with this tool card is saying, let that be an indicator of the directions that you need to focus your eyes. Yeah. So it's in a way, this tool and resolution card is sort of being like a guiding card and element in this spread of saying that's the direction that you want to place your focus. Because those things that have happened in the past, or those events or situations, are indications of these people that you need to sort of be attentive to. So yeah, not a bad resolution card. As I said, the energy is very complex and wavy. It's sort of all over the place, but not bad. Okay, card's not quite ready yet. It's a really interesting tool card. Normally, when they come up, they provide a very finite this is what you need to do. So this is unique for that tool card to be reflective in that way of saying, okay, here's a signpost. It's pretty interesting. As I said, the energy is, not bad energy by any means, but certainly different. Okay. Our outcome card here. Okay. All right. Your outcome card here is the Lady of Joy, and it is reversed. I'll turn it up so that you can see it. And just as with the other cards here in this spread, there's another complex message coming through. First and foremost, let me say the fact that this card is reversed is only partially important. It's not saying that your outcome is not having joy. Let me be clear about that. It is saying, however, that with this outcome card, there's sort of a finite balance of good and bad, light and dark. So it's saying that there's a strong probability of 50-50 one way or another. Also, the more important and stringent message that's coming through here is that this may not be an easy transition, particularly if you decide to utilize this tool card and sort of, keep your eye on these people. Something may happen to where, there's a transition in your life and in your friendships where you're no longer as close with those people, or, maybe that will shift in a way, and that might be a bit difficult. However, this is also indicating, with the wings of this figure and how illuminated the figure is, that if that transition takes place, in the end, the outcome will be very beneficial for you. It will be transformative, and you will go from, one state into sort of a butterfly state of being free and flying and moving forward. So, as I said, a lot of complex messages with this card and with this reading in general. But I take this as a very positive outcome card. Overall, I think it is. Okay. Hmm. Oh, okay. Wow. All right. So your personal card here is the Lady of Song. It's a very beautiful card. As I always say, take a moment to look closely at the card. There will be something in this card that speaks directly to you, and it may or may not be my interpretation nor the message that came through to me. So the message that came through to me with this card, just as with the other cards, is a little complex. Primarily, though, the message that's coming through is about harmony. The figure in this card is balanced on top of another figure. There's a harmony in the movement of the wings, and as well, there's an alignment of the head of the main figure in this card with this star in the sky, and there's that line. It is talking about harmony and balance and being in line. So very positive all across the board there. Um, I do get like the energy and the feeling of a song in this, and harmony. And harmony is one of the messages that's coming through very loudly. Very flowing, very moving. Also, with these wings, oftentimes when I have these cards like this that have a lot of wing emphasis in the card, it makes me think of spirit, of receiving intuition and messages from spirits and guides, and I'm getting that feeling with this card. So I think that's an aspect of this as well. But yeah, I think this is a beautiful outcome card, and here's the outcome card, but a very beautiful personal card. And it's got a very nice feeling to it, so I think it's really positive. I'll show it to the camera again. As I said, this is the Lady of Song. If you have trouble seeing the image, certainly let me know. I will send you a better picture of it. As I said, there will be something in this image that speaks directly to you because it is your personal card. So yeah, overall, I think this is a really positive reading. Like I said, the challenge was merely talking about being attentive to, those who are around you. It kind of harkens back to the reading I did moments ago, but overall, not bad at all. Just attentiveness, watching out, taking care, and possibly making some decisions, as far as who you have in your close circle of friends. So yeah, I don't think I want to add anything more as far as an update or anything in this video. I still have some things that I need to do before the night's over. There again, as I always mention, right now I am doing free readings, so if you know someone who would be interested in a reading, certainly let me know or have them contact me and I'll be glad to do one for them. I hope all of you are well. I send you love and light, compassion and harmony and goodness. I want to say yet again another special thanks to Severine and Firechild for the amazing gifts that they sent me. And as I mentioned, check out that unboxing if you want to see that stuff. So hopefully I will speak with you soon.